Like
That's
crazy.
the guy.
But you were saying charity's a little iffy, right? Like,
I mean, just his track record with that Trump, like he's donated to charities, and then like there was when he bought a picture of himself and donated it to a charity for himself, and then like cashed in on it. Like it's all there's like scams on top of scams. Like, and when you get to like people with this amount of wealth, it's very easy to just get away with moving money around.
Yeah, but one person I think differentiates themselves from that is Bloomberg.
Yes,
Bloomberg.
He hasn't stolen from anybody. I don't think.
I mean, I'm not really a subscriber on like the stolen. That whole. Yeah, it definitely happens. I just don't know anything about all that.
Mm-hmm.
Bloomberg has donated $10 billion to charities, like assorted charities, bro. 3.3 billion to Johns Hopkins, where that's where he went. Yeah, that's like his total. Like what? $10 billion. Like I don't care how much money. I don't care how much money you have. You guys remember when
That's not that much for somebody that's that rich though.
Dude, bro.
But still, like you
that's
donate.
It's not
true.
I know he donated. I know 10 billion is 10 billion, but like.
Bro, he's worth 60. 10 out of 60 is a ton.
Yeah. You know how much $1 billion is? He only needs like 1% of 1 billion.
Like, more than a tenth of your wealth, like that's significant.
That's significant. 10 out of 1 billion.
Not when you're that rich. It doesn't really make a difference.
You got to remember that this is net worth, so it's not just cash. Like he's not walking around with 50 in cash. Like so it's like it is assets, but it's like stuff that's vested, so he's not getting it for X amount of years. Probably some of that shit is his kids already. Like probably a couple. Something is probably.
It's a little bit of.
It's
both.
also just it's common for people that rich to donate like that.
What's that?
It's common for people that rich to donate like that.
10 billion.
Bezos did it like
to his own 2 weeks. Fund. Bro, that was his own shit.
No,
it's still donating money.
That was uncommon. That was literally like a significant portion of his wealth.
That was 10 billion too, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Bloomberg is doing 10 million to like everyone. Jeff Bezos is starting his own climate change fund with $10 billion named in his name.
Okay, but charity is charity.
No, it's still no. Yeah, it's still great, but
who you charity who you do it to doesn't necessarily matter.
I think it
not
does.
really.
100%.
Maybe what cause, but who's the runner of the cause doesn't really matter.
Dude,
there's a lot of like
if you're donating, like the difference between donating to like world hunger or like climate change is different, but if you like which climate change one like you do doesn't matter that much.
That part's true, but
I mean,
Bezos' fund is named in his name. Like this is not.
That doesn't mean anything.
It does. That's a legacy. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
But the important part is that it's charity. That doesn't. But just because it's his name doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't make it bad, but it
doesn't make it bad at all.
It is something to think about.
It doesn't take away from it at all.
It doesn't take away from it.
Then I don't get what you're trying to say.
But I'm saying that it's a huge like legacy.
It's a measurable choice.
That's
it's something that has value.
He's gonna like his name is gonna be in that. Like think about like I don't know like any of these fucking car makers, bro. Like fucking Lamborghini, Ferrari. Like we just got a movie, Ferrari versus Lamborghini, or Ferrari versus Ferrari versus Ford. Like how many years these niggas been dead? The Model T was invented in like 1914, right? 1914. He died probably 1960. Like I understand that's a for-profit business, but I'm saying the power in rich people's names, bro. Yeah, no, that's not.
It
just
is a legacy, but like with what you're saying, like for example, the like Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, like that's not just because it's their name. Like it is a powerful statement that like I'm gonna make this in my name, but like the good that's done, really like couldn't have been done any other way.
Oh yeah. So it's like you're not even wrong. Like I'm not even trying to say that you're wrong. I'm just saying that like it does matter though. Like it matters, not in a positive, negative, but it matters 100%. Like these dudes are putting in like it's not even an accident that
it might matter to them, but it doesn't really make a difference to like the people that it's helping or the cause it's helping or anybody but them really.
But how true is that though?
I think it's 100%
true. Because like your name still being there, that like bro, Drexel University, like AJ Drexel, right? Like that this was a product of his charity, and
it's not like it corrupts
but that doesn't affect me.
It affects the family. That's what this is. The family, their whole family. That creates like that's not, having yourself being named after things. creates generational wealth for your family.
Because you can, I can see that.
Having like businesses or owning things or like creating things creates generational wealth.
That's part of it.
Having something named after you doesn't.
It does.
It
definitely impacts it a little bit, but it's
impacts it.
And also, you got to realize these people are wealthy, and then they start naming things after themselves.
I completely understand that.
You don't name something after yourself and then get rich because of that.
But I'm saying,
it doesn't work that way.
It prolongs the wealth. How does it not?
I don't think it does.
I think not by as if you make.
It also depends what you
massive
name.
Products.
So like if you name like maybe. Because Drexel's a school that takes in a revenue and they make money, maybe that does. But like a charity,
Drexel's
a non-profit charity.
Drexel's a non-profit.
Okay, well then something like that makes a profit that would go to the like whatever family owns it.
Right.
That might create the wealth, but like a charity organization like that, just putting your name on it isn't going to make you money.